This morning I'm outside the tiny village of Las Vegas on the eastern side of Tenerife. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm just walking, I've just left the road, you can see down there. I'm walking to a Barranco ravine or gorge, the Barranco del Rio it's called. I'm going to explore around the Barranco. It's about 1.5 miles away, 2 miles to get to the Barranco itself. I've just stopped by this oven. There's a couple of them actually. There's one up, see one up the hill there a little bit. The landscape in Tenerife is littered with old relics from past ways of life, and these ovens, you can find them scattered around the countryside along with other bits and pieces from the past. These would have been used for drying fruit, but you get other ovens that are used for, or were used for, making bread, and you get some large, well they're kilns really, some large ones for making roof tiles as well. I'm heading up that way, over that ridge, and drop down into the Barranco Seco before climbing out and then walk into the Barranco del Rio. This is the path ahead. I'm in the Barranco del Rio now, looking down towards the coast there, and if I swing round you can see some of the view up into the high mountains around the national park. I think it is possible to follow this path that I'm on. It's very rough and steep path that I've come down. I'm sort of part way down the Barranco wall, and yes, I think it's possible to get down into the bottom of the Barranco, but I'm not going to bother. It's a rough and rocky descent, and then I think when you get into the bottom, it's just a case of just exploring the stream bed in the bottom of the Barranco and coming back up the same way. So I think I'm going to go and have a look at the dam at the bottom of the Barranco. But wow, this is it's pretty spectacular up here, I have to say. I've now reached the dam near in the Barranco del Rio. If I swing round, that's the dam there. If I swing round, you can see up into the Barranco that I was looking into earlier, but much further up, much higher up. I can't ever imagine there being enough water to warrant a dam of this size. It's possible that in really torrential rainstorms that the reservoir there might fill up for a while, but generally speaking the rain here disappears down the mountain straight out to sea very quickly. Of course the dam would hold some back, but these events are so rare that I can't see that building a dam of this size was really warranted, but who knows? Don't know much about it, as I say. Anyway, that's the dam at Barranco del Rio. I'm down in the bottom of the Barranco now. It's quite shallow here compared to the higher part where I was earlier this morning. But, just looking at these amazing cliffs here. Here the Barranco becomes very narrow, and really progress on foot is more or less not an option unless of course you're prepared to climb on those ropes and haul yourself up there to who knows where. It obviously opens out again a bit more up the top. There's water trickling down. Not enough to require a dam though, I wouldn't have thought. But yeah, that's about the extent of my progress along here. No intention of hauling myself up there on those ropes. I'm here just above the dam having climbed up slightly to this odd piece of sculpture. No idea what it represents or why it's here. There it is. I've also now got numerous walkers, so there's a lot more noise than there was earlier. So I'm just going to finish taking me photos and get moving.